Hello, my name is Ben Taransky, and I am here for the Sales Pro of the Year. This is my 14th year here at Clear Vibrations. That's when I started in 2012. By myself behind my house, and now 2 moves later, we're in our current location with close to 6,000 feet, and we're at 6 employees right now. So, how I got into the industry, a little different than a lot of everybody else. I was in sheet metal machinery for 12 years, traveling around the world. I used to Mexico, Canada was my range to the West Coast, East Coast. So I did a lot of hands-on with the machine part of the world, but car audio was always one of my passion things. Something I always wanted to do. I wanted to get into it, and just my life didn't start there, but that's where it ended up. So once I was tired of doing the traveling thing, I decided to do something on my own, and it's been 12 years now, and it's been a fun ride. So learned a lot about this industry in the last few years. With challenges recently, we had the economy, the way it goes up and down. It's been really interesting. So right now, what we've been seeing a lot less of the smaller, like just do a couple, just the little jobs, or even remote starts got hurt last year. But it's all big. We're getting a lot of the bigger jobs, big boat jobs, bigger like full stereos. So those are what we're working with right now. A lot more compared to just doing like the little, sub $1,000 installs. So, which is neat because you end up making much bigger tickets, and we've knocked out some of our biggest tickets this year so far, so it's been pretty cool that way. But it's been definitely a different year for everything. So it's like a huge influx and then nothing, and then a huge influx again. So it makes our numbers go a little bit weird. So for me and my coworkers, they just, since I'm an owner, so I'm not just the sales guy up front. I'm the guy that kind of always seems to make something happen. We do a lot of other stuff too. We'll do fleet work. We'll work on trucks. I'll actually go out and I'll do some of that, on the road, and or even a little bit of home stuff. We're getting into a little bit, doing security and cameras and stuff like that. So we keep looking for different diversity, ways to keep us moving and keep everything happening here. So, and right now we just cleared a big section out in the back. We're going to be adding window tint and PPF, and eventually wrapping too. So that's something we want to add to what we can do here. We want to just be the complete place to go to for anything when they think about their car. So that's the idea. So for my sales techniques, I'm very laid back. This is like my area here. I love it. When I get someone back here and they're sitting down, relaxing, talking to me, I can really get things to happen. That's when I stretch their budget out or expand on what it's realistically going to cost them to do what they want to do. I also am not pushy. I just keep suggesting what they could possibly do. And I kind of build my own personal, what I would do with my own car or my boat, with what they, to help them get to where they want to be. So, and I never, I keep going. I don't stop until I get okay, that's enough. A couple of times before we start wrapping up their ticket. So, I'm not a pushy person with it. I tell them all the time, we're putting speakers in your car. It doesn't matter to me which ones they are. It's more of I want them to sound good to you. And when they hear that, it makes them relax. That's why we walk around. Sure, we have a bunch of different brands here. It's good and bad. It's good for them though. It gives them a little bit of they get to pick what they want, and they get to choose what sounds good to them. So we have fun with that in our showroom here. So what I want my customers to remember about me is more of they feel like I didn't sell them as much as I just showed them some options for what they wanted to do and help them accomplish the goal that they're after. It's to get either a better sound or get the remote start to work, or make the car feel safer for them. So that's the stuff that I want them to remember. I don't want them to feel like they ever got pulled. Something happened, they feel bad or feel like something got pulled over their eyes. I don't want that. We never do, and that's why we have the reviews that we do. Because we treat everyone the way we'd want to be treated ourselves when we walk into any store. So for influences of a lot of people, I'm involved in a lot of like phone calls and stuff with guys. So got to shout out to a couple guys like Ada, Gray Boylan, Dan Bowman, Jay Cook, Robert Kowach, Elias. We got both Mike from Cartel and Boston Mike in there. We got Chuck, Neil, Andrew, Joshua, and not least, but Tony Denke. He does a lot to help us out, and been helping me through some business stuff here, so to help me grow. So I want to thank all those guys. We all work with each other, talk to each other a lot, and if you're out there in our industry, please jump in and listen. Listen, jump in, talk. You can be quiet and just sit there, but we're on the 12-volt sales calls. So give us jump in there and check it out. It's a bunch of good guys and everybody's willing to help. So, and Conrad in there too. Reason for me to be in the top 20 salespeople. I'm more worried about their interest than mine. I'm trying not to be pushy, but I know how to ask questions to get people to, think about that. Like they might think that they just want this, but they never even knew that this, and this could happen to that vehicle or to their project that we're working with. So I'm here more as I do more suggesting than I do selling. It's the way I try and look at it. I'm not trying to sell them something they don't need or don't want. That's when you have people that are just a little with you at the end. So at the end, I do want to thank the MEA for the opportunity for being in a top salesman for 2025, and I want to thank everyone that helps out with the Knowledge Fest, for all the trainings we've gotten and received, and all the opportunities it's helped us go with, and all the training I've gotten. Without all these guys and everybody involved, I would not be where I am now. So the years that, once I got into this industry and got into the, going to the K-Fest and getting into this groups of guys, that's when everything started to really pick up for us. So I do want to thank everybody, and good luck to everyone that's participating. Thank you.